Is sex and porn addiction a real thing? So I can understand why people might be skeptical and think, it's a fun activity people like enjoying a lot. Can we really call it a real addiction? I want to be really frank with you. It is 1000% a real addiction, and I want to tell you why, in terms of looking at it clinically, from a clinical perspective, looking at what happens to the brain, why it is not only a very real addiction and a very real danger, but like the long-term consequences and just how dangerous this is for the individual and for society. So in essence, when we look at sex and porn as an addiction, so it's what we call a process addiction. So chemically you still get highs, the dopamine highs still happen, but it comes from the activity. So, and this is a scary thing because it's like screen, it's the same thing. Like video games, some have like similar responses. So somebody watches sex or porn, they get a dopamine high, so instant escape, instant dopamine high they don't have to work for. As Huberman, the very famous neuroscientist and podcaster, would talk, any like when you get that level of dopamine so quickly without needing to work for it, it's dangerous and it's addictive. So it's playing with the dopamine highways. If you look at a brain scan of somebody on watching porn, it looks just like somebody who's just taken cocaine. Like it really lights up all those centers of the brain. It changes the neurology in the same way so that people lose that control. So they start with a little bit, it gives them a high, they need a bit more, gives them another high. Then what happens, and this is why we call it sex and porn, is the person needs to get a bigger high. They need to go kinkier, dirtier, more risky behavior to get the same level of high. And that's where it can cross over to younger women, these type of things, risky outdoor behavior, cheating on the wife. This is where it escalates towards a dangerous behavior where we have sex and porn addict and we have sex offender. And when addictions are progressive, so you need more and more and more to get the same dopamine high, and this is where it gets really dangerous, and people could do it in the privacy of their own rooms. So it's very real and it's very scary, and it's something we've got to look at really seriously. Please do like, subscribe, follow. There's so much more I want to share on this topic.